Mourning has been a way of life here in this evacuation center. Ayana Sabturani was pregnant with her third child when she started living in this camp. Her baby was born here, but she died 7 days ago. Doctors say the infant died of pneumonia.
It's so painful. My baby was so small. She was so tiny. I can't stop crying. I remember her especially when I'm all alone.
For Ayana, there's nothing like the grief of a mother having to bury her own child. Residents of Zamboanga may have escaped the violence during the siege here 6 months ago, but many still risk death while living under squalid conditions in evacuation camps like this one. Over 80 people have already died, and more than half of them are children. Many of them are dying of respiratory and waterborne diseases. Medical and food rations have also dwindled, and at least 80% of the children here are unable to go to school. The mayor of Zamboanga says her government is doing the best it can to ease the suffering of the displaced. But this, she says, may take some time.
We want to have them into a safer home so that we will not have further acute malnutrition and deaths in the camps.
The majority of those in the camp are Muslims. They have lost their homes, their livelihood, and every day they wonder why they were dragged into a conflict they had little to do with. The siege happened in September last year, when a faction from the Moro National Liberation Front took over 200 civilians here hostage. The ensuing battle with the Philippine military lasted more than 20 days. It killed almost 300 people and displaced thousands more.
These people want to take their life, their destinies in their hands, and it is to their credit. And it is also to the credit of the authorities to put all measures possible in place in order for these people to reconnect with livelihood, to be gainfully, meaningfully employed, to be proud of coming back at home in the evening with fish that they caught, with rice that they have harvested, and not to live on handouts.
But nobody knows when that will happen. 6 months after the siege, the guns are silent, but the struggle of those left to cope continues. Tanks have now been replaced by tents, and hunger continues to persist in the lives of those whose future has become uncertain. Jamela, Alindogan, Jazeera, Zamboanga City, Southern Philippines.